Personalized print has absolutely exploded over recent years. And for products like cushions and mugs, t-shirts, it's a fairly straightforward process. It's one or two images. You see it on the screen, you click go, and off you go. I'm delighted today to welcome Waclaw, if that's right, Waclaw Mostowski from
Yes.
Antigro Designer. We're going to talk about calendars. My understanding is a calendar is several images. It requires a more complicated user experience. And you want to keep this as simple as possible to make sure that somebody coming on to do this doesn't leave in frustration. They finish with an order. So if you could introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about Antigro Designer to start with.
Yes, absolutely. Good morning, Jack. My name is
Good morning.
Waclaw Mostowski, and I'm the CRO and co-founder of Antigro Designer. What we do at Antigro Designer is that we develop the very complex print customizer that is able to support almost any printed product. Not only photo calendars, but also photo books, cutout stickers, t-shirts, like almost any printed product that you can imagine. And our focus is to give the end customer the option to easy design the product that they want to purchase. And on the other hand, the print service provider can get from us the ready to print file that is, let's say, really ready to print. So it's adjusted to the machines that the company, let's say, uses.
Yeah, I guess that's the most important thing, isn't it? People want it to be an easy process, but they also want to have the product they were expecting to get. They don't want
Exactly.
to be disappointed by what happens. Okay, could you tell me a little bit about photo calendars? Are they still a popular item?
Yeah, the photo calendars are extremely popular, of course, let's say towards the end of the year. But in my opinion, photo calendars are great because they are a great mix of, memories and usability. On the one hand, everyone likes to see their memories throughout the year when they're, just changing the cards from one month to another. Also, the second part is that still we have digital calendars on our phones, but there are many people that likes to jot down the some doctor appointments or someone's birthday on the paper calendar. And from this perspective, we see that it's a super popular holiday, for example, Christmas gift, or as in Poland we have like Grandma and Grandfather's Day in January. And I think that this is the absolute bestseller when it comes to gifts. And on the other hand, when it comes to photo calendars from the, let's say, from the print service provider perspective, it's a very predictable and very profitable product. So you know that there is some gap in the year, like around 60 days that are when the photo calendars sell, and you can, let's say, prepare ahead for this season, and just make the year end results much better thanks to this product.
So could you tell me then what Antigro Designer has? How do you work for print providers in helping them in this market?
Yes, absolutely. So from this perspective, what we do is that when the company has its website, let's say with some store online storefront, our solution can be implemented to their website, and the end customer can, let's say, design the photo calendar. So maybe let me share my screen very quickly, but this is, let's say, the screen that the end customer can see. So here we have the cover with one image slot. On the left hand side, we can see uploaded photos. The customers can also, again, upload the photos from their computer. This is the great feature where customers can scan the QR code using their phone device. Almost everyone nowadays has their photos on their mobile phones. So this way, when they're scanning the QR code, they can upload the photos from the mobile devices, and then they will appear here. It's just it's multi-device, let's say. And the customer, there are, let's say, a couple of small. Let's say that I want to use this photo on the cover. I can just click it. Let's say it's automatically populated here. I can crop it as I want, and I can go to another screen, and then I can click it. It again, let's say, shows here. I can very easily crop it. It automatically disappears from here, so I know what images were used, which images wasn't used. So from this perspective, the end customer very quickly can design the nice photo calendar. Of course, if I don't like this layout for free photos, I can think about changing it, maybe to this one, or maybe to this one, or maybe something like this. So again, very quickly, very fast, I can adjust this photo layout to my preference. Jack, question to you: when is your birthday?
My birthday is then September the 14th.
It's September the 14th. Perfect. So
Yeah.
I can do something like this, that I can put Jack's birthday, and I can maybe change the color to red and select the 14th you said.
Yes, that's right.
So I can put everything, let's say, to red, and then we can see automatically that your birthday are here. So for example, if we're giving this calendar to grandma, we can fill out all of the grandchild's birthday, so grandma can remember when to send some money to to grandkids. And so from this perspective, again, it's very user friendly. There are some options of clip arts if someone wants to use and just put it somewhere in the design. So this is absolutely something possible, or change the color of the background. I'm not very good in the graphic design, so it won't be the nicest calendar. But still, I think that this is very important to not overcomplicate the whole system, but in the same time give the end customer this freedom to create nice product.
Yeah. So why? I mean, that looks fantastic. I can see exactly how how people can actually have some quite good fun playing with that and getting it how they want it. How important is that user experience in terms of converting, just going on and having a play, to actually turning that into an order?
Yes, so from this perspective, we see also from our customers' experience is that not having the right UX nowadays on the website, so this user experience, and it's starting from the website itself. So to have the website that is mobile responsive, to have photos of the product, clear pricing strategy, maybe not too many options, not to give 10 or 20 different papers to choose, just maybe have economic, premium, and premium plus, so customer can, let's say, decide just from the limited number of variants. Online editor, because nowadays without the online editor you are not able to sell photo calendars on a scale. Of course, via email you can get some orders, but without the online editor you cannot think about selling hundreds, thousands, or dozens of thousands of calendars weekly. And if it's mobile responsive, if it's fast, it just easily convert the visitor of the website to the paid customer. Every, let's say, pound that is spent on marketing or some ads to promote this product, you just need to squeeze as much as you can from this £1. So you cannot lose this client because of the poor user interface and user experience. Because again, people nowadays, they can change their mind very quickly, and they can get very frustrated if something is not working as it's supposed, and they will just Google for another calendar provider if they don't like your experience.
In an instant, won't they? They won't spend any more time and they probably won't come back as well.
They won't come again. The second thing is that they can leave some bad review, and they can tell other people not to go there but to go to another company. So it just can give some bad reputation on the market about your company if you don't have it solved in the right way.
So we're talking here to the print provider. They've got a website that people go. How does the relationship with your customer work?
Yes, so we're always working very closely with our customers. So it works like this: that first of all, we schedule a short call, like a demo meeting with the company, to listen what are their needs, what are their pain points when it comes to offering or maybe not offering yet photo calendars in this case, and we see how we can implement our tool. If it's, for example, a website that is based on Shopify or WooCommerce, we have some plugins that we can install. If this is more complex website, like custom coded, then we have our API to connect with the website. And also the important thing is that we do all all of the configuration for our customers. So let's say that you are the print provider. You send us your print ready files. You give us the information. Do you want to have this, specific pieces imposed on the bigger sheet? Do you want to have the print ready files sent to the hot folder? Because we have customers that, in January, December and January, they're selling like hundreds of thousands of photo calendars. So everything needs to be streamlined. So we adjust our tool to your, let's say, workflow. So from this perspective, it's not like something that you're downloading and it's like off-the-shelf product. It's more that we have this partnership when our team is working very closely with you to make sure that everything works smoothly. We also have some library of our templates, but if you have your own templates, we can also implement them. So yeah, in a nutshell, it looks like this.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure you sell lots of other the products that are seasonal at other times of year. Once you're working with a customer, you can build those in, and you have your system set up to promote things at different times of year. So you're talking about a long-term relationship with people, I'm assuming.
Yes, absolutely. So, photo calendars is, let's say one product, again, like 70 or 80%, like data shows 70, 80% of photo calendars are sold within 60 days of the year. But for example, if the company is selling photo calendars, it's quite possible that they will be also able to sell photo books. And photo books is something that is, this is the product that can be sold throughout the whole year. Or we're talking about some other products like photo canvases or photo prints, this kind of products. So from our perspective, it's very important to work closely with the customer. We can start with just calendars, but after the calendar season, we can gradually add more and more products to cover the whole offer. And this is our strategy to grow together with our customers.
Excellent. Okay, so you've said that the calendars are that sort of period between sort of October, November, January, December, that time. It's August. Why is now a good time to be thinking about it?
Yeah, because August is for several reasons it's a great time to get prepared for this high season. First of all, it's that quite often during the holiday season, print service providers has a bit quieter season, so they have some time to get prepared. So this is one of the things. The second thing is that it gives you the right time to audit your current setup. If you have the website, if you have the online editor on it, if the online editor is, let's say, usable, if this is up to date, or because this is something that is very also important to check. Also, maybe to ask family, to ask employees and their families to try the whole flow that is on the website using different devices, maybe on iPhones, maybe on Samsungs with Android, on Macs, on Windows, on different browsers to see that everything works fine. And it also gives you the time to maybe replace the current editor if it's not working right, or maybe implement one if you don't have any. Again, August, let's say mid-September, is the great time, because by the end of October you should have everything set up, because then is when the sales start coming. You can run some early bird promotion in the late October, beginning of November. Then you have Black Friday. So August and mid-September is the, let's say, the high time to start thinking about photo calendars. So it's a bit counterintuitive that you need to think about photo calendars during summer, but still it's the best way.
I mean, you've covered this through your explanation presentation here, but just to summarize, what are the two or three key reasons for talking to Antigro Designer about this photo calendar process now? But what are the real key benefits that Antigro brings?
So there are a couple of things, but as you're saying about three, I will just say three. So the first very important one is that we take care and we pay like a lot of attention to the user experience. We have run some benchmarks among, let's say, most popular services in the world, and we took the best bits out of each solution and put it in to make sure that the conversion will be the highest possible. Also, the thing is that we can support very complex templates. It's not like only we support wall calendars. It can be desk calendars or like tripartite calendars, like every type of the calendar we can support. So this is also the great perspective. And the third is that when you're working with us and using our tool for photo calendars will be a great success. But when the photo calendar season ends, then we can think about adding more and more products that other solutions are not able to support. Like, for example, we have custom shaped stickers, magnets, and so on.
Excellent. What's the best way to get in touch and find out more about Antigro?
I think that the best way is to just visit our website, antigrodesigner.com, or find me on LinkedIn and just leave us a message. Someone from my team or me myself, I can get in touch with you and see if we can and what we can do to let's say succeed during this calendar season of 2025.